Welcome students. Today we are going to learn about corneometer. Now what is a corneometer? The name is telling you that you can measure the properties of your stratum corneum. Okay. So what is the property of your stratum corneum? Stratum corneum is the outermost layer of your skin. The amount of water which is present in your skin or the outermost layer or the stratum corneum is going to determine what is the appearance of your skin. If it lacks water, then your skin is going to be scaly, dry. Okay. If this stratum corneum is hydrated, then the appearance of the skin will be good. Okay. Now there are various instruments which are used to determine the hydration level of your stratum corneum. Out of the many available instruments, the best one is the corneometer. Now what is a corneometer? A corneometer is a device which is used to measure the hydration level of the stratum corneum, which is the outermost layer of the skin. Now what is the use of measuring the hydration level of your stratum corneum? The characteristics of your skin, it can be very well studied using the hydration level. Okay, means it will be useful to determine some pathological, if you are suffering from any type of pathological condition. Also, measurement of hydration of stratum corneum, it helps you to evaluate many of your moisturization products. Okay, so this corneometer, it has wide application in dermatology and also in cosmetic industry. Okay, so how does this corneometer works? Okay, a corneometer is a device which has got a display unit and it has got a probe. Okay, so what is the use of that probe? Using that probe, a weak electrical current is passed through your skin. Okay, and using this you are going to measure the resistance. Okay, now the measure of this resistance, it indicates what is the level of skin hydration. You know that if water is present in your skin, then the electrical properties of your skin are going to be different as compared to that of your dry skin. Okay, so the device is commonly used in dermatology and cosmetic research to evaluate the effectiveness of moisturizing products. So this is the corneometer. Okay, so you can see here, this is the display unit. Now on that display unit, the measurement of hydration of your skin, it will be given in units. Okay, now these units range from 0 to 120. 0 is telling you that your skin is extremely dry, and 120, as the value approaches 120, it tells you that your skin is very well hydrated. Now you can see here, this is the probe. Okay, now this probe is kept on the skin whose hydration level is to be determined. Okay, so it operates, this corneometers usually operate at a mean frequency of 1 megahertz. Okay, if the skin is dry, it will measure as 1.15 megahertz for dry skin and 0.95 megahertz for hydrated skin. So the measuring probe, it has surface area of 0.65 centimeter squares, and it consists of interdigital grid of gold covered electrodes. The electrodes are 75 micrometer wide and the interdigital space between them is 75 micrometers. So it works as variable capacitor and it reads from 0 to 120. Now what is the principle of working of this corneometer? The principle involved in corneometer is based on electrical conductance. Okay, so this equipment is also called as the equipment which measures the capacitance of your skin. Okay, so the device measures the electrical conductance of the stratum corneum, and it is directly proportional to the hydration level of your skin. If the skin is hydrated, electrical conductance is good. Okay, because of presence of water molecules which are good conductors of electricity. So what happens in corneometer? Corneometer is going to send a weak electrical current through the skin, and it is going to measure the resistance to the current. Okay, which is then used to calculate the skin's hydration level. If more is the resistance for electrical signal or electrical current, dry is your skin. If electrical current is passing through minimal resistance, it tells us that the water content of your skin is good. So this is the major advantage, that the measurement is non-invasive and it is going to give you quick and accurate assessment of the skin's hydration status. The measurement can detect very slight changes in the hydration level. So this is important when you are evaluating any type of moisturization cream or lotion. Okay. The corneometer is going to measure in the arbitrary units from 0 to 120. 0 indicates complete dryness and 120 value indicates that it is good in hydrated. The units have been established, so called as corneometer units. Now let us see what are the how it works. Okay, so first thing is electrical field is created and capacitance is measured. The corneometer operates on the principle which involves electrical capacitance and the skin's dielectric properties. The instrument, it has got a probe with two metal electrodes and they are going to create a fringent electrical field when it is activated. So this field interacts with the stratum corneum, which is the outermost layer of your skin. Then dielectric constant and skin hydration, these two are related properties. The stratum corneum, it is going to act as a dielectric, means it can store some amount of electrical energy. Now the amount of energy which is stored, it depends on what is the water content. High water content means higher dielectric constant, and so more amount of electrical energy from the field will be stored. Okay, and conversely, if your skin is dry, it will have low dielectric constant and it will store less amount of energy. So this gives you a direct assessment of the amount of water which is present in your skin. And the third step is capacitance measurement and hydration assessment. The corneometer measures the change in the capacitance which is caused by the interaction of the electric field with the skin. So this change will be reflecting the dielectric constant and ultimately the skin's hydration level. Now what is the advantage of this corneometer? The first and the most important advantage is that it is non-invasive in nature. Okay, so it measures the skin hydration without breaking the skin or making any type of cut. Okay, so it is a very safe and painless method. It is very quick and easy. The measurement, you just have to keep the probe on your skin and within a few seconds you will get the reading on the display. It has got high accuracy. It gives you a very highly accurate measurement of skin hydration, and so it is a very reliable tool. Another advantage is repeatability. Okay, you can repeat your measurements. Okay, and you will find that the measurements, they are consistent, they do not vary. It is portable, as we have seen the image of your corneometer. It is a very small device, it is battery operated, it is very compact, and this makes it portable. You can carry it anywhere. Okay, you can measure, you can carry out measurements in various settings. You can do it in dermatologist's office or cosmetic laboratory or at clinical trial sites. Now what are the disadvantages? It has got limited scope. It measures the hydration level of stratum corneum, which is the outermost layer. It does not give you insights about the deeper layer of your skin, and hence you do not know what is the overall health of your skin. Also the measurements, the accuracy, we can say it is operator dependent. Okay, what technique the operator is using, how much pressure he is applying on the skin, etc. Okay, next, environmental factors. You know that hydration level of the skin, it gets affected because of temperature, humidity, exposure to water, other liquids, etc., and hence this can give you erroneous results. Next is cost. Even though the equipment is very compact and small, the principle on which it is based, okay, the technique which is used, it is going to it costs much. Okay, so these are expensive. They are for high end models with advanced features, and this makes it less accessible for some users. Now, what is the application? You can use it in dermatology industry to evaluate what is the hydration level of the skin, and monitor the effectiveness of skin treatments and moisturizing products. It is also used in cosmetics and for personal care to test the efficacy of cosmetics and skincare products like your moisturizers. Means before application and after application, what is the change in the level of hydration of the stratum corneum, that can be evaluated. So if you can do this, you can very well test what is the efficiency of your moisturizer. Next is research. It is used to study the impact of various factors on skin hydration like environmental conditions, diet, medications, etc. It is also used in clinical trials to provide objective measurements of skin hydration levels in clinical trials of new cosmetic and skincare product. All over, we can say it is a valuable tool for understanding the hydration status of the skin and for monitoring changes in the skin hydration level over time. So this was all about corneometers. Thank you.